Hey, I'm ChristopherJMUA and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Colourpop Hocus Pocus The Coven Crew collection. This is part 2 of Colourpop's Hocus Pocus collection. I will leave my first review, which was last year, right up here. That one was meant to be like the realistic version, if you will. And this one is meant to be the more sort of cartoon version, kind of like the characters from 101 Dalmatians. They look exactly like those characters. So if you'd like to see everything inside this collection, see what look we create, and get a little bit more information on the collection as a whole, then stay exactly where you are, keep doing exactly what you're doing, and keep on watching. Now this is an 8-piece collection this time, and we're gonna start by opening the I Shall Always Be With You mirror and the Black Flame candle. The mirror is available for $11, and the Black Flame candle is apparently not on their website unless you get the full bundle of all the products. So the full bundle that contains the candle as well is $99. I think Colourpop was pretty smart to take advantage of that Hocus Pocus theme twice. You know they had to have made bank on that initial Hocus Pocus launch, and I bet you this one's gonna be just as successful. Maybe, hopefully, I hope for Colourpop's sake. So here's our I Shall Always Be With You hand mirror. We've got Thackeray Binks on the back here. It's actually a really pretty mirror. It doesn't feel very luxury. The mirror itself looks like a really good mirror. It feels sturdy. Doesn't feel like one of those really light bendable mirrors. You know what I mean? Now, the Black Flame candle. Oh, that's cute. It matches the mirror. They've got the same kind of pattern printed on it. Oh, it smells like cinnamon, apples or something. Very cinnamon, I know that. And it's purple. But let's see if we get a Black Flame. This is not a Black Flame candle. Oh well, at least it says it's a Black Flame candle so I can have it on the table and no one will know the difference. Oh, it just smells so good. We've also got another Cutie Mark face stamp. This one is a spider stamp and it's only $9. Oh, and it looks like it's a little bit different of a component than the other Cutie Mark pins. So here's the star face stamp, and then here's the Hocus Pocus spider stamp. It is a lot thicker, so you're gonna get a bigger stamp size with this one. Cool, because the star is pretty tiny. We've also got 3 lip creams as part of this collection. I've never tried the Colourpop lip creams. They actually recently launched the first ones, I believe maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago. So here's the components for all 3 swatches of the lip creams. From top to bottom, we've got Calming Circle, Tonight We Fly, and Hello Boys. And these are $9 each or available in a bundle for $24. We've also got a Trouble Brewing Super Shock Shadow Trio. Try saying that 5 times fast. And the packaging is super adorable. That is so witchy. I love that. And here's all 3 swatches of the Super Shocks. From top to bottom, we've got To Be Young and Beautiful Again, Dost Thou Comprehend, and Forever Bewitching. The Super Shock Shadows are also available individually for $7 each or as a trio bundle like I had for $20 even. So it's like a $1 discount, I think. And then the star of the show, the Witching Hour Shadow Palette. This is $22 by itself. It's got 12 shades. And here's the unit carton for the Witching Hour palette. You see what I mean? How they look like 101 Dalmatian Disney characters, except witches. And then on the back, we've got Thackeray Binks' head everywhere with all the shade names listed inside. And now, let's see the palette. I haven't gotten to see it yet. I'm so excited. Oh, okay. So oranges, greens, and purples. Definitely Halloween-y for sure. So now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so we can swatch the palette. 300 years. All Hallows Eve. Moon is round. Summon us. Under the ground. Bubble bubble. Twist the bones. Circle of salt. Green newt. Life potion. Hello, Billy. Fur black as black. Now for the real magic, I'm going to show you guys photos of the swatches, one with flash here, and one without flash here. And here's a little video close-up for all my peeps out there who like to see the shades up close. Those swatches were super cute. I already primed my eyes with my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 02. Now let's get into a look. I noticed as I was swatching that this palette is set up so that you can create a monochromatic look to fit each witch. So you've got the orange color story, the purple color story, and the green color story. And then you've got each Super Shock to match the look. And then you've got each lip cream to match the look. So you could literally be any of the witches or all of the witches if you can make these work together. That's what I'm gonna try today, but I don't know that I'll be successful at all. So we're just gonna give it a shot and see what happens. I'm gonna start with the Morphe M441 Big Fluffy brush and go into the shade Moon is Round. And this shade's gonna be my crease color. Pretty much all of the crease. No, I'll do a two-tone crease. You guys know the drill. So I'll stick with this shade on the outer edge. And there's that Colourpop pigment I know and love. Boom. A little bit of orange, I'm already feeling witchy. Or was that bitchy? I don't remember. But the orange is fabulous, I love it. It's very Halloween-y orange. Definitely giving me those fall time, leaves falling off the tree sort of vibe. And I'm okay with that. Now I'm gonna use my Dalton Transition Transformer brush, very pointed, very detailed, and use the shade All Hallows Eve in my inner corner. In the pan, it almost looks like a corally banana. Oh, that's like a glowing orange. Oh wow, it sort of looks like a pastel once it gets built up a little bit. I really like that color. It doesn't seem like it is, but that's a pretty unique shade. I don't know that I've got that in anything else. Now using the Morphe M456 brush, I'm gonna use the shade Green Twist and start to deepen everything up. We're gonna get some dimension. Drama. Ooh, that's really dark. Okay, I don't know that I anticipated that much darkness, but we're gonna roll with it. Hey, this sort of matches my nails a little bit. Brown and orange, very autumnal. Love that for me. Matte shadow is done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I'm gonna do it off camera because it's probably gonna take me forever. And then we'll be back to try all of the shimmer shades and see if we can make all three witches into one family witch, into a coven. Crease is cut. Now let's try to nail this shimmer. I'm gonna use this Luxie 246 Precision Crease Brush. It's super sharp at the top. And I'm gonna go into Bubble Bubble and hope and pray that these shimmers will work well together and blend in together. So Bubble Bubble is gonna go on the inner corner of both sides. Wish me luck. So far, we're at least getting some pigment to stick. That's all I can ask for at this point. We had success with the Bubble Bubble shade. Now with the Morphe M421 flat brush, another very sharp flat brush. I'm gonna use Twist the Bones, put that on the center portion, and try to blend it with Bubble Bubble. Or maybe blend Bubble Bubble out into Twist the Bones. I don't know yet. It is so hard to keep my lids stretched out to stop them from creasing. My forehead's gonna break one day, I think. Okay, time for purple. Now time for teal. I'm going to use the Morphe M210 flat brush. This one's not nearly as compacted and sharp as the others, but it's got bigger bristles, so maybe I can get a little faster applied. And I'm going to use a Circle of Salt. It's kind of funny because all these shades, the metallic shades, look like they have little glitter pieces in them, but because I'm using them more sparingly and not packing on a whole bunch of pigment yet, I'm not really getting the glitter part of it, I'm just getting the pigment part of it. So it's sort of interesting to play with. You can kind of have control over the texture that you get out of it, that's pretty unique. Now as a final little touch to the top part of this eye look, I'm gonna use my Eco Tools Detail Concealer brush. I didn't realize it was a concealer brush. And I'm gonna use this Super Shock Shadow, the To Be Young and Beautiful Again. And this is gonna be my brow bone highlight. Yes, ma'am. There is that Super Shock glow we all know and love. Now that I'm young and beautiful again, or so this Super Shock Shadow says, I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and get all my face makeup done so we can come back and finish off the lower lash line and lips. And we gotta figure out where we're gonna put the spider stamp. Probably up here. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out when we get there. So I will be right back. Face makeup is applied. And before I put a spell on you, let's finish off this lower lash line. Because I'm really digging the teal on the outer corner here and I couldn't carry it through anywhere else in the look, I'm gonna carry it through onto the lower lash line. So I'm gonna use my Dalton Line Definer brush, it's a little flat brush, and take the shade Fur Black as Black and start pressing that right against my lower lash line. Now I'm going to use this Morphe X Jeffree Star JS6 brush and go back into the All Hallows Eve shade that I used to blend out the inner portion of the crease and use that to smoke out Fur Black as Black. If it'll work, we'll try. Definitely gonna have to blend with a different brush, so I'm gonna use the same brush, the Morphe 456 that I used in the shade Green Newt, and go ahead and darken up the outer corner of the lower lash line. That way I have a little bit of something to blend into that green a little bit better, because that yellow just wasn't dark enough to do it. It's completely fine though, because I really don't mind having that kind of teal line go right under my lashes. Kind of cute. And now to finish this off, I'm gonna use the same brush, the Transformer brush from Dalton that I used in Moon is Round earlier. Go ahead and pick up a little bit more Moon is Round and just apply it as sort of the middle shade between the light orange and the dark brown. I'm sort of using it as the shade to finesse this blend just because, like I said, that yellow was not dark enough. Now that's it for the Witching Hour palette. However, there's one last thing I want to do for the eye look. I'm going to use the Super Shock Shadow Dost Thou Comprehend as my inner corner highlight. It's like a neon orange. And let's use this little tiny Morphe flat brush for this. Got some on the brush and let's see if it makes an okay inner corner color. Oh good, there's enough yellow reflect in it that it does kind of lighten it up a little bit. Makes it look a little less dark orange and more like orange with a flare, you know? That is so hot. I really like that. And surprisingly, there's just about no fallout. Really, I don't see any fallout. I just see where the orange went slightly underneath where I actually applied it. But it's not like I've got glitter down to my lips. Speaking of lips, let's jump in to the lip cream. I feel like the shade Calming Circle is definitely calling my name because black and purple both for this look when I'm about to go out in public is not gonna work for me. Oh, but before we can put on the lip cream, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the eye look by putting on my mascara on my lower lashes. So give me like 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Actually, I needed more like 2 minutes, but they're done now. So let's try out the lip cream. Again, this is Calming Circle. And since I've never tried this formula, I don't know if these dry down at all or if they stay creamy. So I guess we're gonna find out together. Oh, perfect nude for this look. So far, this actually feels really nice on the lips. Almost like a lip oil, kind of. Got a little bit of slip to it, feels kind of buttery. Now that I've gotten this lip cream applied everywhere and kind of gotten a feel for the formula a little bit, I definitely would recommend a lip liner beforehand because the formula is so creamy. Well, yeah, creamy. Because it's so creamy, it's hard to make a nice clean line all the way around without getting that gummy layer all the way around the edges. The kind that you have to like blend out if you make it. So it's really difficult to get a nice clean line with it. However, the applicator is phenomenal. One side of it holds all the product, it's got like a little well in it, and then the other side of it is flat so you can actually swoop the coverage everywhere you need. Yes, that's a technical term. Swooping product. And last, just to add a little flair, I'm gonna take the Super Shock To Be Young and Beautiful Again, what I used on the brow bone, take a little bit on my ring finger, and I'm just gonna pat it right on top of this lipstick. Yeah, there we go. Just a nice little glisten of color. Oh no, you guys almost let me forget our QT Mark spider stamp. Can't forget the spider stamp. So I guess I'm just gonna try to press this on my crease where it's orange at and see if it sticks. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's actually really cute. It's a very clear and concise spider. It's for sure a spider. That's adorable. I love that. So now with the spider stamp officially applied, that's the end of the review of this Colourpop X Hocus Pocus Part 2, the Coven Crew Collection. So what do you guys think of the look? This collection was so fun to review, just as fun as the first collection. I knew I was going to enjoy it from the beginning, just based on the fact it's Hocus Pocus. That's got nostalgia vibes written all over it for me. I knew I was going to get it. I knew I was going to love it. But I do have some recommendation, if you will. First of all, the mirror. This is a cute mirror and it's really affordable. So if you're looking to build your mirror collection or you don't have a mirror and you just need a mirror, this is a really cute one to get. Then the Colourpop Soul Black Flame Candle. Even though it's not a black flame candle, it still smells fantastic and it's very strong. I had it lit sitting beside me on the table here and I still smell cinnamon. And something else. I can't quite nail what the other thing is in it, but cinnamon for sure. So it's very stout. I didn't even have it burning probably about half the length of this video and I still smell it really strongly just from it sitting beside me not being lit anymore. When it comes to the Super Shock Trio, this is the first time I personally feel like these were a waste of money within this collection because the palette already contains 3 very similar shades. These two are just about the same. These two are just about the same. And these two are just about the same. And to me, that's really disappointing. So if you're gonna get the palette, then I would just steer clear of the 3 Super Shocks. The palette isn't gonna be nearly as intense and it's not the same formula as the Super Shocks, so I guess you could benefit from it in that sense. The lip creams, I think, were a pretty great addition to this bundle. I think the 3 shades that we got actually fit the theme of the palette and the whole collection really well. The black and the purple are gonna be a little more dramatic for those more vampy Halloween days, but this, what was it called? Calming Circle shade is perfection for a nude look to pair with this palette. So if you're just gonna get one, I would definitely recommend the nude, but if you want the full bundle, it's still fun. I do think I personally prefer the ultra matte liquid lipsticks or even just a matte liquid lipstick from Colourpop versus these creams. I just feel like they're a little thin for my taste. I'm used to the Gerard Cosmetics Supreme Lip Creams and those are thicker and they build up pigment and they kind of stay in place a little bit better than what these do. But this still looks beautiful. It's not drying down to be that no shine matte finish. It is definitely a cream. It's almost like a bullet lipstick, but a gloss combined, if that makes sense. It's kind of what it feels like anyway. So aside from those, perfect collection in my opinion. But more importantly, what do you guys think? Let me know it down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. What do you think of this Hocus Pocus collection versus the last Hocus Pocus collection? Which one do you prefer? And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up just to let me know that you did enjoy it. Also, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. It's super simple. Just hit the subscribe button. It'll change from subscribe to subscribed. Then you can hit the little notification bell right beside subscribed so that you can be alerted every time I upload a new video. You don't want to miss out on these collections. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. And if you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, then please at least gain this. And that is to always remember and to never forget that you are absolutely beautiful. And I love you guys. Bye.